Again, dear viewers, JTL to be here. And just a quick reminder, happy 4th of July, everybody. But today's topic for this video is going to be a show that actually started controversy with children's animated television specials. I'm talking, of course, about Jim and Judy in Teleland. Now, this show was originally aired in September of 1949, and, well, there's not really much information about it, other than the fact that it was created, written, directed, and co-produced by one guy, Paul N. Baroff. That's it, one guy created the entire series. There were only 52 episodes ever made, but of course, Paul Baroff didn't do all this work by himself. He had a co-producer by the name of Charles Basque, but other than him, he pretty much did the whole entire series himself. And, well, let's just say it was definitely one of the stranger animated series ever made. 52 episodes ran for about approximately 5 minutes. And of course the series aired from September 1949 up to 1950, but Mr. Baroff had very difficult time finding a distributor for his show. Of course, he would be able to. He did sell the show in 1954 to Venezuela, over in South America, and out to Deadwood, South Dakota, up in the north. But 2 years later, he would also sell it farther overseas to Japan, and 2 kids, Jim and Judy. And of course, the show is called Jim and Judy in Teleland, so how do they go on their adventures? They jump into their television set. It wouldn't make the most logical sense. But of course, like I said, this show stirred a bit of controversy, because parents were actually complaining and concerned, saying that their own children were attempting to enter their own televisions so they could join Jim and Judy in their adventures. But of course, the series was then shown in 1959 under another title, Bob and Betty in Adventureland. No, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, no relation to Adventureland in Disneyland or Walt Disney World. No relation there. But other than that, there's pretty much nothing to say about Jim and Judy in Teleland, other than the fact that it came out in 1949 and it was the first show to have controversy, and a first kid show, might I add, to have to stir up some controversy. But other than that, Jim and Judy just fell off the radar after 1959. Never to be seen again. They probably went out to Wasteland, but heaven knows. Is Jim and Judy in Teleland worthy of being seen again, or should it be left out to be forgotten? Well, like I said the last 2 times, that all depends. If you remember growing up as a kid watching Jim and Judy in Teleland when you were a kid, then it might be worth it to see it for nostalgic reasons. But as for modern audiences, I don't think so. Jim and Judy in Teleland is not recommended for modern audiences. It's more recommended for the people who remember the show growing up back in the 40s and 50s. And that wraps up another episode of our show. And that pretty much wraps up the 40s for this portion of our tour through animated children's programming. But as always, this show is unofficially brought to you by Spirit Halloween, your one-stop shop for all your Halloween needs. With that being said, good night everyone, and happy Independence Day. Or it will be Independence Day tomorrow, but still, happy Independence Day everybody.